Hey, yo, what up, sluts? Let's not waste time with any frivolities here in the beginning, so leave me a rating, and as soon as this video gets to 3,000 or 4,000 of them, I have no idea, I'm just going to make another Would You Rather, because I have way too much fun with these videos to keep, spacing them out 4 or 5 days apart, because that's just not how I want to roll, I can upload answer videos where I address your Twitter topics every single day, and you guys like that, but, it's not fair. How come I can't upload one of these every other day sometimes when I'm feeling it, Let's not deprive myself of that. Let's not deprive you guys of that. So, additionally, down in the description, there's going to be a few links. I've been uploading a shit ton of videos the last few days, really trying to go ham. You guys seem to be enjoying it for the most part, so check those out if you've been too busy, which, everybody has a life. You can't be sitting around watching my dumbass videos all goddamn night. Or I guess you could, but that'd be kind of boring, I imagine. I'm very irritating after a while. So I've already pissed away 50 seconds of your life, and as you know, time is the only thing that you can't buy with money that you can't get back, That's the only thing. So essentially I'm stealing from you right now. It's almost at a minute. You should be angry with me. But anyway, on to the questions. Don't want to be pissing too many people off. All right. Would you rather eat 5 live rats or chew on Donald Trump's pubic hair for 5 seconds? Who the hell thinks of these things? And who the hell thought this would be a difficult question anyway? Live rats? Like, how big is a live rat? I'm not a, rat biologist or anything, but I'm going to say ballpark, a rat is probably like, I don't know, 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, and maybe if it's like a big sewer rat, even more. So it would take me probably 6 hours of vomiting and retching and nausea and disgust and just horrible experience to eat through a live rat, Eating through a live rat, imagining just being like, because I wouldn't want to just start eating it like at the tail or eating its limbs off or something. I would have to kill it. I'd have to eat it first from the head. So it would be scampering and moving around. I'd have to pin it down, and then I'd have to just place my molars on its just cranium and then just go, and I'd have to bite really hard and then crunch it down. It'd still be spasming everywhere. So much gray matter and blood and gore and pus and shit, and everything would be dripping out of my mouth as I'm fighting the urge to retch all over the place and lose this supposed challenge. And most likely, you're going to get sick. It seems like the reason people don't eat rats unless you're really desperate is because it's not good for you, and it doesn't seem like it tastes very good. Like, nobody ever has sautéed rat, or at least not in first world countries, I assume. So, and it would be gross to chew on pubic hair, but at the end of the day, it's just hair, as long as there's not, like, lice or some dangerous chemical sprayed on it, which I don't even know why that would be. Like, maybe it would be with his hair on his pubes, because I'm sure there's some dangerous chemicals in the stuff he sprays in his regular hair. So I'm going to have to go with the hair one, and anyone who doesn't is basically saying, I am so averse to chewing on pubic hair for 5 seconds. Doesn't even say swallow, it says chew, which, like, chewing hair, how do you do that, really? I'm so averse to that I would rather die, literally die, by having to be forced to down 5 live rats. Yeah, and that process I told you earlier about, crushing the cranium, yeah, rinse and repeat times 5, So I'm going to go for Donald Trump. 81% said Donald Trump, 19% said eat live rats. This is another one of those questions where 19% of people are fundamentally retarded, so it's probably a good thing that the people who answered live rats are going to eat the rats and die, clean up the gene pool a little bit. And on to the next question. Would you rather get homosexually raped or rape someone homosexually? Well, Jesus H. Christ, this is a revolting question. I've been coming across a lot more murder and rape questions recently on this site, and it's weird because it's not even like I go and I search for like adult questions, if this would be considered an adult question. I just get on here and just randomly scroll through. So the thing about this is you have to take into account the physical and the emotional pain, because the physical pain of being raped is going to be pretty terrible, because it's a homosexual raping, There's no beating around the bush there, so to speak. Oh, that's a great homonym. So no beating around the bush with that. It's going to be really shitty, but 10, years down the line, I'm not going to be thinking about that on a daily basis. I'm going to probably have gotten over it. Maybe 10 months down the line, my life has moved on. I realized I was not in the wrong and I got raped, But if I raped someone 10 years down the line, I'll probably be dead because I would have killed myself like a week after I did it, because I couldn't live with myself having done something like that. It's like doing that to someone. It would haunt you every single day, every moment of every day for the rest of your life, I feel like, unless you're a complete sociopath, which I'm not. Being a sociopath would be a good, easy out in this situation, although I guess contending that I am a sociopath in front of a big YouTube audience would not be very good for my popularity, but I'm going to say get raped, because the physical pain will heal, but the emotional pain of raping someone, like, you would never get over that. It would ruin your life, and I guarantee I would commit suicide. So, all right, 42% said get homosexually raped. 58% said rape someone homosexually. I would make fun of one of the people who chose this, but this is pretty fucked up, so I'm just going to go on to the next question. Oh, would you rather find a dollar or read a book? Jesus H. Christ. If anyone says they would rather find a dollar than read a book, I am going to throw a shit fit. My God. And I know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen, Taylor, because we live in this stupid anti-intellectual society that makes you feel like just a big old nerd, a four eyes, glasses wearing douchebag, hipster, pseudo-intellectual if you even allude to the fact that you're a regular reader. People look at you like you're strange if they're like, wait, you would rather sit and read a book and use your imagination than sit here and watch a bunch of over-tanned, double-digit IQ fuckbags beat on women in the middle of a Jersey Shore bar? Like, really? That's what you would rather do? Like, you don't enjoy things like watching these bad MTV shows and then watching huge, gigantic chunks of commercials where we're just getting pandered to by all these corporations at every point? Like, really? You'd rather have a book? And it's like, yeah, because, the imagination is a fun thing. They pretend like your imagination goes away after you grow up or you become older. It doesn't. It's just like a muscle. You got to keep exercising it. If you're someone who's not very creative, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to be having a good time with books because you have to use your imagination. They don't show you everything on the screen and just lazily spoon feed you every freaking detail. So I'm going to go read a book, obviously. I'm sure you guys all knew that would be my option. 51% said they would read a book, and 49% said they would rather find a dollar. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's essentially like saying I would rather have a dollar that I will most likely spend on, what, a Coke? A roll of Mentos? Like, what are you going to get with a dollar? It's 2012. What are you going to get with $1? Really? Like, that's ridiculousness. Like, why would you... Oh, it makes me so angry. Of all the ones that I get, it would be the one about finding a dollar versus reading a book that really just gets me to the core, God, read a goddamn book. You guys, if you're not readers and you hate reading, stop watching my videos right now. Go pick up a book and exercise your imagination because it's fun and you're going to enjoy it. Throw some music on, It'll be fun. Make an evening of it. Light some candles. Well, now it's getting more romantic, a little bit sensual. We'll move on. Would you rather have a giant birthmark covering 78% of your face or have a 2-foot tail? 2-foot tail or 78. That was a very strange percentage to choose. I guess I would rather have a 2-foot tail with the stipulation that it has to be prehensile. I have to be able to reach out and grab things with it. Like, think of how handy that would be. That'd be awesome. I could use that tail, like pull it underneath my legs and then like wrap onto the driver's wheel, and then I could, be easily driving and then have like, a beverage and my iPhone in the other hand, just cruising along, letting my prehensile tail do all the work. I could hold more beverages. Why am I thinking so much about beverages in this situation? There are so many more things I could do. I could become an ultimate fighter, and I could work out my tail, and where they were trying to control my other 4 limbs, oh wait, mofo, this guy's got a tail, and it'd be huge and bulging with muscles, and then now it's sounding a little bit phallic, but you get my point. But it'd probably look weird without hair on it. So I'm going to go with the tail. Definitely tail. 78% said have a 2-foot tail. 22% said they'd have a giant birthmark. Like, really? Like, you would rather have a giant birthmark that people are going to look at you and stare at you for the rest of your life than a tail where people are going to look at you and stare at you for the rest of your life, but then you can, like, do a little, like, flip of the tail and, like, knock something up off the ground or, like, kick up some dirt or, like, use it to, like, reach into your pocket and grab your phone like a snake or something. Like, come on. Don't tell me that's not cool. Next one. Would you... Oh, god damn it. Would you rather burn your family to death or nuke your hometown with all your friends in it? Well, actually, that's not really difficult at all. My family lives in my hometown. So that's like saying, would you rather kill your family and nobody else in your hometown, or would you rather kill your family and everyone else in your hometown? So clearly I'm going to choose the one where I kill less people. What? 23% of people said burn your family to death? Why? Who was not thinking this through? And even if your family like did have to die or something, you're killing thousands and thousands and maybe even millions of people. At least in my situation, St. Louis, it's a big city. Like killing all those people just for the sake of like 5 people, and just from a a utilitarian viewpoint, that's messed up, man. Even if you don't know those people, just being willing to take their life like that, I call bullshit on you, 77%, you narcissistic sociopaths who are so enveloped in your own world that you think you are more important. And I guarantee that a lot of these people clicking it are like, oh yeah, that's the better option. I wouldn't want to hurt my family. It's like, yeah, of course you don't want to hurt your family. That's why it's would you rather. God damn it. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, 40 million ratings and a jillion favorites, and I'll upload the next one. But realistically, how about like 3,500 or so? I don't know. I'll end up uploading another one anyway because they're fun. Hope you enjoyed, and I love you. But wait, there's more. I actually clicked onto the next one as I was ending the last video, and I thought, what the hell, this one's so entertaining, I've got to try it out. So this is a bonus you're getting right now. A goddamn bonus, because I love you so much. Would you rather be position B in the human centipede, or be crucified? And at first when I thought about this, I was like, oh, I would definitely rather be position B than crucified. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I thought, if I'm getting crucified, chances are I'm going to die, pretty quickly. Like, I know it was a torturous, horrible way to die, but you don't go on living for like a week or something like that. You're gonna die eventually. And it's gonna be horrible and painful and everything, but you're gonna die. Whereas with the position B in human centipede, nobody's gonna come by and like shoot you in the head. And if you're in position B, every single moment of your life is not only gonna be filled with just horrible agony and pain, it's gonna be filled with, the disgust and the embarrassment of knowing, like, oh God, when they find my dead body, they're going to notice that I was sewed to another person's asshole and my asshole was sewn to someone else's mouth. This is so embarrassing. I'm going to be in the paper. Oh, people are going to know. Like, just think about it like that. But at the same time, you don't get to die quickly or relatively quickly like Crucifixion. You get to sit there and just have your mouth just pumped full of feces, and you're just going to die of sepsis in the most horrible, disgusting, terrible way. So yeah, less painful on like a physical pain, like ouch kind of pain, but way worse for like embarrassment and disgusting, gross, horrific events that are going to transpire and you can do nothing about. And also, your level of torture is contingent on the people around you. So if the person in front of you and the person behind you decide to commit suicide, well, sucks to suck, because you're going to be, obviously when you die, you poop yourself, so you're getting a lot of poop in you right then, and then you're going to slowly die. So that sucks. So I'm going to have to go with be crucified. Yep, I thought this would be a lot more controversial. 77% said be crucified. I guess people thought that one through. So, you know what? For once, I'm going to compliment you, other side, or this side. Not usually I'm pretty harsh on you guys at this website, but you're all right. We have our little bickerings and our arguments, but overall I think we're great friends, and I'm glad that I met you. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and once again, like I said a couple minutes ago, at the end of the first part of the commentary, I love you, and leave a rating. Sounds good. Goodbye.